Hello everyone, and welcome to episode number 1 of my Survival Minecraft series. Now let's go ahead and get started right away. I did some debating between playing on normal difficulty and hard difficulty. I think I'm going to play on hard just to keep things interesting for you all, but I am no expert at this game, so fingers crossed. Here we go. Now I did some thinking about some of the first farms that I want to do. I was thinking of a farm in which when you build the farm, you end up getting resources from the farm instead of having to use your resources to build the farm. And what I came up with is a slime farm because you have to dig out the slime chunks in order to build the farm. So that'll give us a lot of cobblestone, coal, perhaps some iron, a bit of cobbled deep slate if we go down deep enough. Give us some good resources to start the game. So I think that'll be one of our very first projects is to locate a slime chunk and start digging out the slime pads. But priority number 1 is to find 3 sheep of the same color to make a bed. I do not want to have to deal with the night times here, and if we can avoid all of the skeletons, zombies, spiders, witches, creepers that spawn during the night, I will be very happy. So let's go ahead and finish punching down this tree here. Alright, great. Now the next thing I want to do is make a full set of stone tools, and we got lucky and there's some exposed stone right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and place down a crafting bench, make a wooden pickaxe, and I'll go ahead and grab some of this stone. I'll just grab 3 pieces for now to make a cobblestone or a stone pick. And then we can go ahead. I think I'll want to grab about 30 pieces of cobblestone just to start us off. So I will cut to when I have collected 30 pieces. Great, so we got 30 pieces of cobblestone now, enough to make a full set of stone tools. What I like to do is do 5 on the bottom and then 4 on the top. I can make a pickaxe, hoe, and a shovel like that, as well as an axe and a sword. Now I always like to keep a block in this section, then I do my food right here, and then I like to have sword, pickaxe, axe, shovel, hoe we'll use later, and I accidentally crafted 2 stone picks, but that's okay, I'm sure we'll use them. Anyways, the next thing is to find some sheep. That's very important for me because I do not want to have to deal with the night times. So I'm going to run around until I find 3 sheep of the same color. So I'll see you guys in 1 second. Alright, I found at least 2. So we'll see if we can find 3 of these guys. There's another one right over here. Yes, so I think there's only 2. I'm going to continue my search, and I will see you in 1 moment. Beautiful. I found more sheep. So I'm gonna kill them all because we'll need the food, at least enough food until our wheat farm grows. So I think I wanted to build our base at sea level, and there's a nice little ocean right over here. So I think this is a good flat area to make our base. We got a lot of room for builds, and I think it looks quite nice. So go ahead and make our base here. I think I'm going to run over here a little bit. And I'll make a crafting bench because I accidentally left our crafting bench way over there. Anyways, so crafting bench, and then I'll make a furnace. Place down the furnace, and I'll cook some of our food. Next, I'm going to make a bed. Beautiful. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is start clearing out some of these spawning pads for the slime farm. Now we're going to need a lot of ladders, so I'm going to need to clear out a bit of this forest, which will also be nice because it'll give us some breathing room. So I'm going to make a couple more axes. And then I'm just going to punch down the trees around here. But first things first, we should sleep. And we have successfully survived our first day in Minecraft. Here we go. Alright, I got a lot of the wood cleared out, so it looks like this now. Alright, let's go ahead and eat. Got some cooked mutton here, the very first meal. Alright, now I've located our slime chunks using chunkbase.com and inputting our world seed. And if we go over here to 471, negative 408, this is actually a slime chunk. Let's see, 471, negative 408. So if I do F3 plus G, this whole chunk that we're in is an area where slimes can spawn. Now I'm going to want to dig down in the center of the chunk. So I'm going to count 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'll be digging down right here. First things first, we're going to need some ladders. And I'm also going to make one more pickaxe. Alright, let's start digging down. So the slimes will spawn below Y level 40, so we are at Y level 39. This is exactly where we want to be. Next I'll just dig forward, and we'll clear out this whole chunk in here. So I will show you guys when that's done. I'm just going to build back up to the surface. And then I will show you guys what this spawning pad looks like when it's all cleared out. So I've cleared out this much so far, and I actually haven't run into any coal at all, so I'm going to go ahead and make some carbon. But I did find this iron, so that's exciting, and I think I'm going to take a small break from digging out these slime chunks, and I'm going to use 3 of our iron to make a bucket, and then make a small wheat farm quickly. Also, since our slime farm is way over here, I think I'm just going to move our base a little bit. So I'll move all of this. I'm also going to make some chests. So that should last us a little while. Next, I'm going to go ahead and make a small wheat farm. So let's go ahead and smelt our iron. And we can get rid of some of the things that we don't need and put it in this chest right now. Great. Now I'm going to go ahead and make a bucket. We'll grab some water. So I think I'm going to clear out some land right here. So that looks like this. Now I also filled in some of the sand a little bit so we have room for the farm. So all we have to do is place down a bucket of water. If you didn't know, water can irrigate 4 blocks in any direction, both horizontally and diagonally. So all of these blocks will turn to a darker color. And then I'll just go ahead and fill in the farm. That looks like. And that looks like this. So next we just need to plant. Might run around and grab a couple more seeds just to start things off a little bit quicker. Great, I'm going to get back to clearing out these slime chunks. But first things first, I need to make some charcoal. So I'll do that right now. And I'll see you guys when I get a bit more of these slime chunks cleared out. Alrighty, so I got 2 of these spawning pads cleared out. I'll show you what that looks like right now. I got the first level and the second level. And it is nighttime, so I'll want to sleep quickly. Let's see, safe for us to sleep. Beautiful. So I don't know if I mentioned, but I haven't played this game in a very long time, and there's a lot of new updates to the game. And I came across this sort of like amethyst, yes, sort of an amethyst cave here. I want to explore it quickly. If we can. Now it looks safe enough to jump into. And it's actually not connected to any other cave. Now my first question is, can I harvest these crystals? And yes, it gives us these amethyst shards. I'm gonna Google quickly what I can use amethyst shards for. Alright, so these amethyst shards, they can only drop crystals if they're in their fully grown state. So I believe this one won't drop a crystal, but this one should. And this one should as well. Now, what can we do with these crystals? Well, we can make an amethyst block by doing this. Otherwise, we can make a spyglass using copper and 1 amethyst shard. Also, we can make tinted glass out of this, and that'll make a glass where light cannot pass through it. And I'm thinking if we're able to make an automated farm to collect these amethyst crystals in this cave, then I can make a lot of tinted glass, and I have an idea for a mob farm with the tinted glass that I'll make at the surface. So that could be a fun project. Now these amethyst, it's actually called, this whole thing is called an amethyst geode, and it spawns between y-64 and y30. So you can find them on beaches and in oceans, which is pretty cool. Gives us a couple of blocks to work with here. So we got this smooth basalt, which is sort of on the outside of the amethyst geode. And then we have calcite and the block of amethyst. Makes this cool little noise when you run across it. Now these blocks, where the amethysts grow, they are called budding amethyst blocks, and even if you use Silk Touch, you will not receive a block. So if I mine this, which I don't want to do because we can make a farm out of this because the crystals will grow back slowly. But if I mine it with anything, including Silk Touch, the block will break. Now the only other thing is if I use a Silk Touch tool on on any of the amethyst crystals in any stage of development, that will actually drop the crystal itself, and you can place it in the world and use it as decoration. But I think I'm going to collect all of the fully grown amethyst clusters, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, that should be enough for now. I'm going to make a little staircase going back up. Alright, so I hear another slime spawning somewhere. I was going to make the slime farm go down another level, so it would be 6 levels, but I want to use this cave, and I don't want the slime farm to interfere with the cave, so I'm actually not going to use this level. But what I'm going to do next is create the water canal system for the slime farm. And what that's going to look like is just a a canal that's 3 wide, all the way around the farm and all the way down. So I'll go ahead and get started on that, and I'll see you guys when that's done. Okay, so before I dig out the water canals, I actually want to make a full suit of iron armor, if I have enough iron, which I might. Yes, there's some in here. Yeah, so we got quite a bit of iron out of excavating those spawning pads, so that's pretty exciting. Anyways, just because we're working with the larger slimes, I figured I would make some armor here. Great, and all we need are some legs. And I'll put this on. Also gonna make an iron pick, because we'll need that eventually. Then an iron sword. Now I do want to check out what the spyglass does, so I'm going to smelt some of this copper. Great, and I believe we can craft a spyglass like this. And I'm imagining it just, yes, it just zooms in, but it really does a nice job. It's really high quality, so this is kind of cool. I think it's nice. I don't know if I'll use it a ton, but at least we have the option to zoom in. Alright, like I said, I'm going to clear out the water canal. The water canal now. That is what I will do. Here we go. Alright, you guys, so I did a bit of work on the farm and realized that I wasn't recording. But as you can see, these slimes sort of get pushed in this fashion. Here's the water canal that I dug out. And they get pushed all the way over here into this corner, where I will bring them up to the surface to sort of play with and sort by size and make a little killing chamber, and I have a plan for them. But before we get into that, I want to show you sort of how I used this water, how I manipulate the water to stay flowing in the same direction. So what you can do is place down signs like this, sort of block off the flow of the water with this sign. Place another one right here. And if you place a block, you can get water all the way across. And that's basically how I set up the water canal. Now I'm going to head back up to the surface quickly. I'm going to need a bit more resources, and what I think we're going to do is actually go to the nether, but before that we're going to need to get a diamond pick and mine some obsidian. So what I'm going to do now is dig down to Bedrock and do some strip mining and collect some diamonds, hopefully. So what are we going to need for that? Actually, we can harvest our farm quickly. That might be kind of fun. I'll just run around here. And this farm will give us plenty of food, so we won't have to worry about eating. Alright, so I'm just going to make some more pickaxes, grab some ladders, clear out my inventory, and dig down to Bedrock. Alright, so now we need to pick where we want to dig down to Bedrock. And I'm thinking I'll go over here, kind of to where we originally planned to have the base. That way we can start building over here in this direction. So I'm going to dig down right over here. And I'll see you guys when I hit the bottom. So I found this cave, and I figured we might as well check it out. Oops. Looks like there's a lot of mobs down there, and it might actually be a lush cave, because I think I see sort of a moss block. And I really want a moss block because I can bone meal it and get an azalea bush. Little azalea tree. Looks like a little bonsai tree, honestly. I should probably eat first. And this could be where we die. Oh, maybe I'll dig into the wall and sort of go down this way. Alright, now let's just quickly light up as much of the area as we can. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and build back up to the surface quickly. And we'll actually only want ladders on one side, because the other side we're just gonna jump straight down into water to enter the strip mine. So I'll go ahead and build up quickly. Okay. And look at this, you guys. A beautiful lush cave here. I'm actually going to grab some of these azalea trees because I quite like them. Especially the flowering ones. They look like a little bonsai tree. I really think they're quite cool. So, but anyways, I'm not sure if I want to explore this a ton right now. Just because I do want to get our diamonds and get on with what we had planned. So anyways, I'm going to continue digging down. Alrighty, so I made it down to Bedrock. And I added a bucket of water at the bottom so we can just jump straight in. Also dug out a little area where we can keep like cobbled deep slate if we need to clear out our inventory, a place where we can smelt iron or whatever we find down here. Other than that, I'm just going to strip mine until I find diamonds. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, you guys, I was strip mining and I came across hopefully some diamonds, maybe just one, we shall see. Alright, so we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 diamonds, not bad. So I will continue strip mining. I do want to come across some lava, but I have all the diamonds that I need for the time being. I'm just going to keep going until I run into lava, so I'll see you guys then. Okay, so I came across some more diamonds here. So we'll see how many there are. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sometimes if you dig around a little bit, you can find more, but it looks like there's just 4 for us. So, alright, onward. Alright, you guys, so we found our third batch of diamonds. Still looking for lava. I've not come across any lava, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more diamonds. And that brings us to 14 diamonds that we've collected. So I cannot believe it. We're on our 4th batch of diamonds, and we still haven't found any lava. So we got 1, 2, 3 diamonds from this. So now we're up to 17 diamonds. Pretty cool. Now I will continue my search for lava. And I grabbed a bucket of water. That way we can just turn the lava into obsidian right when we get there. So see you guys in one moment. Okay, 5th batch of diamonds. Definitely can't complain. We're finding a lot of these diamonds here. Some redstone as well. Alright, now I continue searching for lava. I found some lava. Now we're gonna have to make a diamond pick quickly. And we don't have any crafting bench. We'll have to run back. Alright, I'll go ahead and craft a diamond pick. And just because we're playing with lava, I'm going to put everything that we don't need in this chest. Alright, now let's head back. Now what I'm going to do is place the lava, put some water on top of it, and then mine it. And I will go ahead and do that 10 times, and then we will make our nether portal. So I'll see you guys once I've collected 10 pieces of obsidian. Alright, I'm on my last piece of obsidian, and then we'll just head back to the surface here. We'll go ahead and create another portal. I'm gonna block off or make a wall around our ladder just so that we're extra safe. And later on, when we want to explore and further light up this cave system, we can do that later. Well, that was close. Alright, so now we just need to decide where we want to put the nether portal. Now I'm thinking maybe right here is a good spot for it. Next we'll need some flint and steel. And I like to put a fence around the nether portal just so that it traps the zombie pigmen that enter from the nether. That way they are not wandering randomly around our base. Alright, you guys, I think I am going to end the episode here, just because we're getting a little low on time, and I want to make each episode about 30 minutes long, if I can, or at least keep it relatively close to 30 minutes. But anyways, if you did end up watching the entire thing, thank you so much. Please feel free to leave a comment, or anything like that, as I look forward to interacting with anyone that takes the time to watch these videos. But other than that, in the next episode, I plan to continue working on the slime farm. We'll end up having to go to the nether, and it should be fun. So stay tuned for that, and other than that, I hope you have a great day. Thank you, everyone.